So you just getting off work or what?
Yeah, I just got off work. Like, fucking, I literally just got home, like, fucking 5 minutes ago. I got home. I saw a big old pile of shit in the kitchen.
Man.
My dog done fucking, he dropped the ball on me, bro. I got him a doggy door. I got him a thin area. I gave him everything he needs to succeed in life. But that motherfucker keeps on testing me, bro.
Man.
He's like a little fuego.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, so anyway, I got this shit started to record. I'm gonna have to find some way that I can fucking clip my audio and, like, separate it so I can, like, engineer the shit and make it sound good and the right volume and whatnot. But I'll figure out how to do that shit. I've never done a podcast off of Skype before, but I'm sure I'll be able to make it work.
Right here, man, Skype's and shit, dog. You know what I mean? I used to like Zoom, dog, until they started fucking giving me a time limit, dog. They're like, oh, well, you can't record, or after you use all this minutes up, you can't record until the next 24. I'm like, man, fuck all that shit.
How many minutes do you do for free?
I don't know. It was like over 2 hours, I think, man. 120 a day.
Yeah, that ain't good.
I can't be doing that, bro, because, you know what I mean? Sometimes I have interviews that are old, like, say, all right, so if I have 2 interviews on Zoom, one's 2 hours, I can't record the next interview, dog, until the next day, and I can't do that, bro. That's not reliable, you know what I mean?
Especially because you the king of all intros, and you one of the hardest working interviewers out here, bro. You be fucking getting to the content creators and getting their story out and whatnot. And look, I already got this shit recording, so let me go ahead and try to intro you real quick. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 4 of FuegoTV, I believe, featuring Solo King. Fucking some big old round of applause right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a lot of questions that I want to ask you and a bunch of different topics that we can go ahead and start talking about. But I'd like to start by introducing you to all the different listeners of Fuego TV and other different podcasts and shows that are on the channel. If I could go ahead and get you to give like a
summary,
a little story of your journey and how you got to start doing interviews.
All right.
And if you could just speak on that, then.
All right, man. So basically, man, I don't know how, I think music found me, man. I can't say that I went and was looking for music, man. But all of a sudden, man, 2019, I didn't have nothing, man. I didn't have nothing going. No podcast, just ain't had nothing going on at all in my life, man. So I found this app, man, where you could, make beats, man. That's how I started out, man. I started making out beats. And it was just a looper, though. I didn't know I didn't know the art of.
You started making beats.
Yeah, but but to me, I was creating my own sounds, but I didn't know the whole art of beat making at that time, man. I just put the sounds together, whatever sound good, I'm rolling with it. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? It was a looper on bandlab.com. If you go to bandlab.com/IMTHEACE, that's me right there. I got over 4,000 followers on there. I'm closing in on 5. I've got a little bit over about 10K plays on there. Like I'm not here bragging about it or glorifying about it, but for me, man, that's an accomplishment itself, man. Because you know what, I've got to interact with different artists on the page, man.
That man, you got a lot of stuff going for you, and especially one of the things that I've always admired from you from day one is just how serious you take your content and the respect that you show the culture of making music and hip hop overall and whatnot. You're such a positive contribution to the game, man, and fucking it's only a matter of time before everybody starts to give you the credit you deserve.
Yeah, hey, but check this out though. So
hit me with it.
So 2019, man, started making beats. Well, it was a looper, you know what I'm saying? We were putting loops together, making different sounds. I could have came out with a beat collection on my own if I wanted to. I still can right now if I want, but right now I'm taking it to a different direction. I'm really right now dropping something that I ain't said, but if you're tuned in with me, like my audience is, then you know that we've been working on a tape with a producer. Not that I'm recording or nothing. This is for upcoming artists who didn't have nothing, like I didn't have nothing.
Oh, so you got like a compilation mixtape coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. That's what's up.
It can lead to that. I should say it could lead to that. Right now, we're just dropping a collection of instrumentals, man, different sounds. Man, shout out to PCP Productions, man. He's out there in Massachusetts, man, really fucking with me, man, and from being just a journalist looking in, man, you know, we're able to come up and come to a deal with this tape, man, and it's locked in already, man. I got probably like one more payment on it, and I'm done. I can make that payment right now, but right now, I want to make my tape to stand out. I want the first tape to be like, oh well, this is how this started, and this where it led to. You know what I mean? Every project I do, I want to be better. So, you know, when I was doing beats, man, I wasn't the best beat maker. I knew that, but I wasn't trying to be though. People giving my flowers and everything, but to me, I felt I could do a lot more, and I could engineer. I could find people to do the mixing, the mastering, distribution. Like we 2022, man. 2020 was just a foot in the door, man. 2022, we really coming through with some great content, great producers, great podcast platforms such as FuegoTV, the Lit Squad, Strictly for the Music podcast, and on every other podcast that I've jumped on. You know, Lynn's Bins, you know, such as well, yeah, you can look it up, man. You can look it up. But like I said, man, just
linking it too.
Yeah, but being able to have a voice, man, and being able to help other artists have a voice, man, was something that needed to be done in a new era where there's multiple upcoming artists striving for the same thing, man.
Yeah. It's almost like that one saying where there's like too many chiefs and not enough Indians or whatever, but instead of it being like everybody wants to be a leader instead of a follower, really it's like everybody wants to, not everybody, but every person who makes music or any type of content, they all want a platform to where they can show off their skills to the people.
Yeah.
And that's about probably the hardest part, man. I mean, once you figure out how to make art, you would think that's the hard part, is like being creative and coming up with some shit. But really the hard part is trying to, like, if you're trying to market it and get famous or grow an audience, even if you're not trying to get famous or whatever, you're just trying to grow your audience slow and steady or whatever, it's still a big old challenge for sure. And it's something that you've done pretty well at. And whenever I look over on your channel, bro, I always think, man, like, fucking, he's still doing it. He's still getting better every day. The numbers are still going up. And it's you definitely something that I look up to in terms of the YouTube.
Man. Yeah, man. I'm going to say this, man. So when it comes to marketing, man, now this is what they say, man. You can actually have a shitty song, but if you have great marketing, you can get the numbers. But if you have a good song with no marketing, you ain't going to get the numbers, man.
Absolutely. That's why a lot of my favorite artists are underground. Like, never been played on the radio, not one time, never.
Yeah, man. So
anyway, hey, wait, did I interrupt you? What were you saying?
So recently, man, I've actually gotten into Google Ads, man, and shout out to Knock the One, man. Knock the One put me up. He actually, and this is the first, and this ain't no one gonna tell you the story about me, dog. So when me and Knock the One did the interview, man, and this dude just got done doing a 10-year bid. I don't know, might have been longer than that. I'm not sure. I have to recalculate on the interview.
Where was the interview at? It was strictly for the music podcast?
Yeah. And, man, this man actually put out a budget on the interview to get it to where people can see it and view it and everything, man. And shout out to Knock the One, man, because you know what? Hey, that was the first ever in the history of strictly for the music that anyone has put in their own money out of their own pocket to an interview to get where we got, man. You know what I mean? So that right there, man, opened up a whole new door for me, man. Like I'm talking about, I'm saying like, oh wow, we have to put a budget on here. We can actually get this out to other people. Like, man, this opened a whole bigger door to me. I'm like, man, I want to do this to every video, man. Know what I'm saying? Because this. If I have to pay to people to view me, dog, that's all I need. I just need that one viewer, man. Know what I'm saying? And if my shit don't catch your eye, or there's nothing on my podcast that you can't learn nothing from, then I'm not doing my job, dog. Know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Well, there's two different types of ads on there. One is where it shows up as a related video, like a search ad, and then the other one is a video ad where it plays automatically before the video.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
And I find that it's good to do a little bit of both. As one is more so going to like jack up your views, and then the other one's going to jack up like the watch time. And both of those things very much so help you out whenever you're trying to get a boost in the algorithms of YouTube. Basically,
exactly, bro. And that was, bro. That was my whole point. It's because you know how we did the YouTube Mafia thing.
I remember you told me about that.
Yeah, and that was I thought that one was believable, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, fuck all that. I ain't even paying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But overall, I think it was cool, but I wouldn't go back. I never went back to it after I dropped whatever I did on that Shaka Zulu video.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man. People seem to think that bot views are organic views, but it doesn't. It doesn't show up on that, man. And that's one thing that when I found Google Ads, bro.
There's three types of views. One would be organic, one would be fake, and one would be like paid for. Now, there's a similarity between two of those things where like paid for and fake, you got to pay for both of them. While organically is either somebody accidentally finds it just based off searching it up or something like that, or they subscribe to you or some shit, or the algorithm gives you an impression onto somebody else's computer, and then they got the opportunity to click on your shit. But I agree with what you're saying for sure. I think Google Ads is by far the best place in terms of anybody who's.
Yeah, man. It's not just that though, man. It's a whole.
Experimented with where you could advertise and like it says like what's your goal, and then if you put subscribers, have you fucked with that at all?
Nah, man. Like I said, man. The episode 163, not the one, man. He's actually the one that offered to do it for me, man. So I was like, man, all right. And I shot him some money, man, and he got it done, man. And I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? This right here, to me, is like, man, if I can pull, if I can get a little amount budget, man, to get the views up and have this start ringing bells, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just wanting to do it here on YouTube. I want to go to Facebook. I want to do TikTok. I want to do Instagram, and then move around and go to Patreon. I want to have behind the scenes footage of artists that's never seen before, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people might not know now, but in later in life, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, he came out on this platform. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, man.
All that back catalog of content that because everybody who finds out about the artist in say a year or two or whatever, they're going to definitely be interested and say, well, let me find out more about this guy. Because I mean, when you like somebody, you follow them to see what they did, what they're going to do. But there's also a certain level of interest about what they did before, and a lot of that is documented on your page, and some of it's getting documented on my page starting just in January when I did the FuegoTV episode 1.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of that, I'd like to say there's Infinite T. Shout out to Infinite T. He had also experimented with the Google Ads shit, and he had showed me about how if you advertise for subscribers, I'm not sure the numbers on it. Like, I couldn't tell you if it was a good deal doing it or not, but there was something he did to advertise for subscribers, and then I seen that we got like 13 subscribers in like a fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? I might usually get like 30 in a month. You know what I mean? Not 13 in a day. Anyway, that's something to worth looking into. If you could, please tell the listeners where you're from.
Right now, I'm in the Midwest in Missouri right now, but I originally from New Mexico, man.
So you were born in New Mexico? When did you leave there?
2012, man.
When you was 12 years old, you moved out to
No. I moved in 2012, man. 2012, man.
Oh, 2012. So that was 10 years ago. How old were you then?
20 years old, man.
That's what's up. Yeah. When you think about where you grew up, do you think that you grew up in New Mexico, or would you say you did most of your growing up in your teenage years in Missouri?
Man, New Mexico's always home, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. New Mexico, I ain't never been out there, bro. What do you remember about that? What's the music scene like out over in the Midwest?
Yeah, well, it's way different, man. You know what I mean? It's two different environments, two different kinds of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like the whole culture scene and everything is different from over there, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really compare the two, but you know, there's a lot of rappers everywhere nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, like, you know, I'm gonna give you a little breakdown, man. And I ain't never said this either. So, all right, check this out, man. So back when I was in high school, man, and this is like about 2005, 2010, man. Got clicked up, man, and some of the homies from the neighborhood, man, were doing music, man. But did I ever think that years down the line, man, that I'll be right here, right now, being a journalist, man? No, bro. Like I said, man, I didn't find music. Music found me, dog.
Right. But when did you start making beats?
When I started making beats, bro, like, okay, so let me tell you this, man. All right, so when I was in high school and shit, middle school, going on to high school, man, I didn't know nothing about no fucking music, dog. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know how to make this shit. I didn't know nothing about this, man. I had bought a David Banner CD, man, and it came with a DAW, man, Cakewalk, and you could record on it. You can do all types of things with this software,
okay,
man.
I think I heard that. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, and this led into bigger things, man. Like the older homie, man, he bought a whole setup, a whole fucking recording mic, studio monitors, mixing board, man. He had it all, man. And we just started recording, man. And man, ever since then, man, you know, I was already done with music in high school. Like, I had already moved on. I already had everything else going on in my life, man. I wouldn't even think about music. But years down the road, man, it just happened, man. It just happened, man. It just flew right back in my face, all out of nowhere, man. And it's crazy to believe, man.
Talk to me about the day when it hit you out of nowhere. What was going on? What was your life like whenever did it change all of a sudden, or was it a gradual progression towards music?
Well, check this out, man. When you start growing up, man, you start wanting to be a man, and you want to stop being a knucklehead and trying to be the toughest and all that other shit that don't matter in life, and you really get down to who defines you, man, and define who you are, then, man, I could say this is when things start to change, man. Because ain't no way that I ever thought about starting a business, interviewing artists. No, this was never going to happen, dog. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I think I was in the right place at the right time, man. Because I ran into so many artists with different talents from across the world, man. In just a short little period of time off of one app. This is why I'm always giving up to BandLab, man. Because BandLab changed my life, dog. You know what I mean? Like, literally did, bro. And I'm not...
I had to put that in the title of the video. FuegoTV Solo King interview. And in quotation marks, Band Lab saved my life.
Yeah. Well, you know, it saved my life, but it changed my life, man. It changed my life.
It changed your life, not saved your life. Saved your life sounds funnier, though, but change your life.
Yeah. I don't care, bro. Get the views off of it, man. And it's just real shit, though, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I built a lot of relationships off of that app, man. Like, there's so many artists to name, man. I can go on for days. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, if I need something, I can go hit them up and get it. You know what I mean? Huh?
I'm sure it's a cool app. I'm sure you met a lot of cool people off of there, too. I wasn't trying to disrespect that.
No.
But I said it sounded funny when you said it.
Man, hey, man, I don't take it like that, bro. I take it as me telling it what it really is, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. But like I said, man. So back to Band Lab, man. I have built, and you gotta think about it, man. 2019, probably in the summer of 2019, I started making beats, bro. And these artists from different areas were feeling my stuff, man. And I was like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I wasn't, but they actually made me that way, bro. Like, they made me that way, dog. They made me feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I just keep doing it and keep getting better and better at it, bro. But then I step back, man, because I see that, you know what I mean? There's more to beat making than just putting loops together. I'm going to just say that right now. So, 2019 goes by. I meet all kinds of artists, man. I'm tapped in with a lot of major artists on the app, man. And I'm thinking like, damn, how the hell did I even get in contact with these people? And these people are like, you know what I mean? They're better spitters than most mainstream artists. And I'm thinking, man, this should be mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, man, with that being said, 2019 goes by. We get into 2020, man. Pandemic hits, dog. I'm thinking, man, what the fuck? What the, you know what I mean? What now? I'm saying you can't go out, you can't show anyone your thing. It's all on the internet, man. So, you know, internet's a tool, man. You gotta learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how the podcast came in, man. I just seen a lot of people doing podcasts, man. I'm like, man, dude. And people are talking about, oh, this is the next big thing, this is the next big thing. And I'm like, man, I have all these artists, man, but I don't know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, what do, man? I started up a podcast. Well, actually, I didn't even start up a podcast. I was just doing interviews on the lab. You know what I'm saying? I would record one part.
Lab in the beginning.
Yeah, I would record one part and say, hey, well, you know, this is so-and-so. Introduce yourself, or where you're from, what got you to music, and so on, man. And
are those first interviews, are those on YouTube, the Strictly for the Music YouTube channel right now, or are they also on Bandcamp?
Episode 1 all the way to 165 right now, man. They're all on YouTube, man.
Oh, man. I had to go through and see. I've never checked out your first interview. I usually do that with other people, like interviewers that I fuck with and whatnot. I've never done that with you. I'm going to have to go check that out right now.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I'm telling you right now, man, them interviews then, bro, I thought were the shit, dog. But I'm like, man, the interviews I got going on right now, man, are like, those out the water, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keep it real, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's just.
I think it's super interesting how you transitioned from making beats into, because you kind of saw the future a little bit before Zoom was around or anything like that. Because the virtual video calls or whatever you want to call it. That's definitely the way to go. And, I mean, I like to do my interviews in person. I really like that, but I think that
wait. Let me cut you off right there. Man. See, this is where this is going. You know what I'm saying? This is what I need to do. I need to start at the very, very fucking bottom, dog. I need to work myself up to where I'm at right now. But what you just said right now, you want to do your interviews in person. That's what I'm going to do. My same format is going to be like Vlad TV, man. I'm just going to have my camera I'm gonna do my interviews in the back while the camera's focusing on the artist, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Vlad TV. Hey, that ain't a bad way to go, and you could pull it off. I believe in you 100%. Already know.
Yeah, man. I just need to get. Like I said, man. There's a lot of work to be done, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just one guy. Man.
I'm really curious. Are you still making beats today, or did you stop making beats over in?
All right, man. So this is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying, man. All right, so making beats, man. That's just one part of music, dog. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm saying, man. I want to put in different studios, build these different studios, man, for free, and help other artists, man. And not only that, man, but I want to have my own production. I want to have my own video production. I want to have all my music videos shot by me, directed by me. Artists come to me, they get what they want. They get a package deal, whatever. You know what I mean? I want everything to be in one headquarters, man. Like, you don't got to go nowhere. Just come through.
The lyric videos and all that shit too, right?
That too, man. You know what I'm saying? This my thing. Look, I'm a podcaster. I'm a journalist. I help bring artists, but I need videographers. I need people that know how to edit, how to do certain things. You know, graphic design. You know, merchandise. You know, this right here is a business, dog, and this is something that, you know what, that I'm already this far. You know what I mean? I'm already this far. I might as well take a couple more yards, run down that motherfucker, get what I need. You know what I mean? Get my merch line, get my product out, go to these little vendors, these little mom and pop shops, and post up, sell what I need to sell. You know what I mean? You know, bro, marketing. I need a marketer. I need all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just trying to get a couple yards, man. I'm trying to go down the field and score a motherfucking touchdown, dog.
Spike that motherfucker too while you're down there.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So,
no, you got that, bro. That's definitely the way to go. And yeah, man, the fucking slow and steady come up always builds character, and the fast come up that always builds ego, man. So motherfucking that's why for sure that this shit is guaranteed to work out. Unless I accidentally say the N-word on a podcast and then I get canceled before I actually come up.
Yeah, bro,
but anyway,
hey, bro,
I got some announcements I got to make to the people.
Yeah.
Now that we got a little brief intro into, I know we got a lot more that we could discuss about it, but that's what the next episode is for, or later in this one or whatever. But as for right now, I got to announce the song of the month. This is the first time I've introduced this segment into FuegoTV. I hope that this is going to be a returning segment, as well as some of these others that I fucking got coming later, such as Florida Man News and some other topics I want to discuss with you that are kind of hot right now. But the song of the month is a tie between Man of the Year by Fuego, yours truly, and Sober by Casper Loaded. They got 6K views combined, and they both dropped this month. I think Sober was out not only like 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the time of recording this podcast right now. So if I got the round of applause effect going right now, I'm gonna have to go ahead back in right there. Fucking shout out Casper and shout out to me. And fucking did you get a chance to check out any of those two songs, Solo? Before I move on.
Man, I'm telling you right now, Fuego, you drop way too much content, man. You're like, bro, and I'm not trying to compare
all the time.
But you're like NBA Youngboy, dog. You just don't have a fucking stop button, dog.
Well, the thing is, I got like 400 songs on my fucking computer right now, and what am I gonna do with them? You know what I'm saying? I gotta drop them.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
You got a lot of content, man. You know what I mean? And for artists like you, man, it's like, man, you know what I mean? That creativity, man, is it don't quit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's I think you stay consistent at dropping and staying creative, man. Because you know what I mean? I mean, you know what I would love to see more is a lot more of Shaka Zulu music videos, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, the thing is I've had so many different people that I've communicated with, and then either they say that they want to shoot a video for me, or they say, hey, I got a camera, we can shoot a video together or whatever, and it just always seems to fall through. And I can't put the blame on anybody but myself, because it's not like I'm going to Fiverr and like paying like $40 an hour for a fucking cameraman and he's not showing up. I'm like talking to one of my buddies or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then plans fall through like that, because you already know how plans fall through with your buddies all the time. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm not mad at nobody, but I got to find a way to squeeze that in to what I already got going on. And I foresee it in the future becoming me having more opportunities to shoot and edit videos and whatnot. But I remember I did this one video called Step like 3 years ago for Get Paper, Follow God out of Gainesville. It's a local rapper I fuck with a little bit in the earlier stages of Florida's Finest and whatnot, coming up in like March to like fucking 2020 or whatever. But yeah, I'm not really sure what else I could say about that, to be honest with you.
So what song did you say that you and Casper dropped that was over 6K?
No, it was the song of the month being those two songs combined. They acquired 6,000 views.
Ah, okay.
But in less than a month. But that was the last time I checked it. I made these notes like a week ago. For all I don't care right now or some shit.
Alright, so hey, I got a question for you, dog.
All right, hit me with it.
How'd you click with Fatal Red, man?
Well, I think it had. Let me go ahead and check right now. I'll go ahead and actually get you an answer right now. It's got to be over Facebook, because that's the only place that we talk.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you just give me 30 seconds, I'll scroll up this motherfucker and then we'll see it. Maybe I'll edit this part out of me scrolling up on my phone, but maybe not. It had to be through you, though, I would imagine. I mean, I think it would have happened if it wasn't for you.
I don't even know.
Okay, so what happened was, believe it or not, I think I made a post on one of those groups. I said, hey, who's trying to collab, right? And then this dude commented on it, and then I messaged him. So the first message between me and Fatal Red is, hey, you said you were trying to collab? He said, yeah, fam. Always down to collab with other artists. And he sent me some shit. And then right away, we started sending each other fucking bars, opens, and he just started fucking killing shit right away. So I already knew what time it was. And then he sent me an open. I killed that shit right away. So that's how we fucking clicked up right there.
Shout out to Fatal Red, man. That motherfucker right there is a bar Adam.
Bro, real shit, bro. He's one of the hardest artists I ever fucking heard, bro. I love his voice, how distinct that shit sound like, and he always got a message and some well thought out bars in that motherfucker, and he quick with it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out Fatal Red again, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Fatal Red's fucking link in the fucking description, bro. He's an OG for sure.
It's dope, man.
Alright, so anyway, speaking of OGs, bro, you literally got double the amount of subscribers as the Florida's Finest page. So it seems like it'd be a good question to ask. If you were able to give me personally any type of advice relevant to growing the page, what would it be?
Man, you're doing the number one thing, man. Stay consistent, man.
Yeah, because I'm fucking them up on that YouTube algorithm shit, bro. I know how to work that, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now, though, dog. Since we're on the subject,
hit me with it.
The Facebook groups, man. If you stay consistent in the Facebook groups, man, and you steadily on it, that's where I lack at, man. I already know that the Facebook groups, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter, bro. As long as you have a message and it's directed to the consumer, bro, they're gonna click, dog. You know what I'm saying? But But that's my thing. I'm not always on Facebook, bro. Like, you know, I have a laptop that I have Facebook on, but I'm trying to reorganize everything, man, and go with a different system, man. So, like, you know,
that, man, that sounds interesting as fuck. When you say different system, it sounds like,
man. All right, so
when did that finish?
All right, man. So with the Facebook group, let's just finish off with Facebook groups. All right. So I'm not sure how many groups are on Facebook groups, but that to me right there, man, is my numbers one force. Is I want everyone to listen to me. So when I go to this Facebook group, I make sure that I'm talking to every artist, to every band, to every musician, and hey, say, look.
So you're commenting on all their shit and whatnot, right?
That's what I need to do. Yeah, man. It's interaction, man. Interaction. That's my number one gem right there, man. Interaction. Have interaction with these people. You know what I mean? Even if it's at a concert, man, go and network and get to meet these people, man. You never know who you're gonna run into, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's probably where I lack at the most too, because I just be thinking about making more content, because that's just naturally what I enjoy the most doing. So that's why it's so easy for me to just keep going, regardless of the quality or whatever. You know what I mean? But I just try my best and I keep going, and motherfucker, I have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's. But I definitely need to go out there and be networking more. And what you said you need, is that the thing that you lack? Did you say that?
Yeah, exactly, man. And it's not just me, bro. I interact with a lot of artists, man, and they're like, man, how do I get people to listen to me? Man, interact with them. If you have a music event in the city, man, make sure you're there every time. Don't miss a show, man. Let people know who you are and show them your music. Have that already on deck, though, when you're already going up there. Hey, look, I'm an upcoming artist. I'm this, and that. Check my music out. I got a USB. Have your logo on it. With your Instagram, all your handles, you know what I mean? And business cards, man. Don't be afraid to do that either, man. Have your prices for your hooks, your chorus, your everything, man. Treat it like a business, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's just some solid advice right there. That's fucking not bad at all. All right.
And interaction, man. Bro, I don't know, man. I know I've heard that I'm an introvert, but I love people though. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird, dog.
Same about.
Huh?
I'd say the same about myself. I would say I'm an introvert, but I do love people. I love everybody as like a brother or sister of God or whatever. You know what
exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm kind of standoffish at the first time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? That's me. But man,
wait, what'd you say?
Like, I'm kind of standoffish, like at the beginning, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta break off. I gotta open myself up, like, you know what I mean? Like, say we're supposed to meet, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's different. You know what I mean? It's different in person than it is on the computer, dog.
Hey, you did seem a little bit standoffish whenever I had hit you up one time. You remember? Because we talked about you coming through in like either March, April, or May or some shit like that, right? But I didn't remember when, so I was like, "Hey, bro, when I hit you up in like March, I was like, hey, bro, when you say you was coming down?" And then I don't remember what you said.
Yeah,
but
it was a podcast. This is something I got to go do, though. You know what I'm saying? I got to get this done by the end of the year, man. And I got to go to this podcast festival, man, because, you know what I mean? I'm in the business of podcast. I got to know everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know what everyone's, when I go up to that festival, I already know what they're going to tell me, man. Marketing. You know what I mean? They're going to distill it in my head, dog, because at the end of the day, man, whether you're paying for ads or you're out there in the groups, get your message out there. You know what I'm saying?
I need to get one of them motherfuckers that hold the sign out on the fucking Highway 19, just fucking with the Florida's finest.
Oh, there you go, dog. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? You already ahead of the game, Fuego. Like, you already know the footprints and the blueprints and all the prints. You need to go, dog.
I found it out by doing research about it. Hold on. Rest in peace, Fuego. All right. No, No, I'm back. No, for real. No, I'm not. I'm whatever credit I could take for being good at marketing or whatever the fuck. Because I've been doing the Google Ads thing a little bit, and I fucked around with some other shit. I even had a couple Indian like hookups about like some dudes that say that they get the views for the low. You know what I'm saying? But then that shit seems fishy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Google Ads is the way to go. But
I'm with you on that.
The knowledge came from doing research on YouTube, just asking questions. Like, I must have asked 1,000 different stupid fucking questions, bro. And then maybe 14 of them were actually good questions. And then I learned some shit from like 3 of them because, like, that's all I could. I was just doing the best I could. You know what I'm saying? But those 3 things I learned from those 1,000 questions, they helped me out a lot. And then I fucking asked another 1,000 questions, learned 3 more things, and whatever the fucking. And now I'm where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next year I'll ask 2,000 questions and learn 6 things or something.
Yeah, definitely, man. So yeah, man. Google is your best friend, dog.
Yeah, Google Ads is cool. I fuck with the Facebook group thing too, but any type of interaction I've gotten from there has mainly just been like trolls. Or you'll just get people that are scammers, or you'll get people that like they just drop their link and then they like run away like you ding dong ditching a house or some shit.
Yeah, man, I definitely whatever, you know what I mean? And Facebook groups, man, you know what I mean? You're gonna definitely get the people that do graphic design and they want to do your logo and they want to say, oh, well, click here and we'll give you a deal on subscribers and likes. And I'm like, bro, if you ain't bringing me comments on my channel, I don't want to fuck with you, bro. I want comments. I want to see interaction with my video, man. So what I do is, man, if people can bring me organic comments in my comment section on my video, bro, I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? 'Cause, you know what I mean? A lot of these scammers don't know how to do that. So I'll definitely say that, man. FuegoTV, what up? Can you hear me, dog? I can't hear you, bro.
All right. Yo, I apologize for that minor interruption. I had a phone call come in and that just fucked me up.
Oh, shit. Phone call.
That's why I like doing it in person, because then I can go ahead and get the video. One day, not now, but I'm saying soon I'll be able to get the phone call onto the podcast, right? Can you imagine Fuego TV accepting callers and shit?
That's the goal, dog.
For real, bro. I'll be like young Howard Stern in his prime.
Howard Stern.
Hey, so I gotta apologize again, bro. Do you remember what you were saying? Because I feel like it was gold, bro. Like, and then I got the phone call and I was just like, no. You know what I'm saying? My dad, by the way. Shout out to Pops.
Oh yeah, man. So we're talking about scammers, man, on Facebook groups. So all right.
Yeah, the
so
Facebook
check this out, man.
Scammers.
All right. So but I have these people in my comment section telling me they can give me views, they give me subscribers, they give me likes, whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. But I don't want none of that. I want organic comments, man. I want people in my comment section interacting with my video, man. And that's how I know that, you know, that's what YouTube wants. If YouTube sees you in your comment section and, you know, it's blowing up, man, that's more likely you're going to get into algorithm that, you know what I mean, you haven't explored yet. So, you know what I mean? It's just like, that's how I look at it, man. I feel that, you know, the more people comment on the video, the more it's going to get recommendations and all the other stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
But yeah, man, if them scammers on Facebook groups or they're in your message box, whatever it is, man, they're telling you got views, man, can you give me organic comments? How much organic comments can you give me per 10K views or whatever? You know what I'm saying? If they can't produce that, then, you know what I mean, you might as well just move on.
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I've only found like a couple people who it seemed like was legit at all through the Facebook groups thing in terms of marketing, media, or promotion or anything like that. But dude, honestly, if for anybody listening right now, any up and coming artists trying to listen and get some advice or whatever, just stay the fuck away. This is Fuego. Stay the fuck away from those people commenting on the Facebook group and shit like that, or that add you. And if they like or react to 7 of your fucking posts in a row, and then they blowing your shit up on your notifications, just bro, they scamming, bro. They probably scamming, bro. They probably scammed so many other people before you.
Yeah.
And they don't give a fuck, man. So
I get their money, dog.
That is to stick with Google Ads. If you want to spend money, if you got money to spend for your Google or your YouTube videos or anything on the internet at all, I mean, just use Google Ads. That's the way to go, bro.
Yeah.
Google.
Definitely, man.
Fuego fucks with Google. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
So anyway, let me go back to this list of super clever topics that I can go to. All right.
Hey, man, I appreciate you giving us this opportunity right now, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Dude, this is fucking gold, bro. Dude, they're going to go back in time and look through this shit, and they're going to give me and you so many awards for fucking Podcaster of the Year. They're going to, like, retroactively probably give you, like, 3 in a row from, like, 2019 to 2022. I mean, they're running shit. So, but hopefully I can get one of them motherfuckers 2023 or 2024 or some shit like that. But, hey,
Hey, if I get 3 of them, you can have 2, dog, all right?
Hey, dog, for real, I appreciate that, man.
No, I'm for real, man.
Hey, that's love. Anyway, let me ask you. This is a good topic that I've been wanting to get into for a while, and I feel like who better to talk to it about than strictly for the music. So, who's your top 5 rappers? Straight up rap, hip hop, all time, dead or alive, and the top 5 is like distinguished by the rules about it or whatever is whatever the fuck you want. That's how we do it on FuegoTV. So however you want to rate your top 5, if it's just favorite or if it's the best of all time, however you want to do it, you do it. But let's go ahead and go one for one. You say who you think your top number 1 is, and then I'll go from the. Yeah, let's start with number 1, and then we'll.
I'm gonna say Pac and Eminem, man. First 2.
Well, hold on. Pac and Eminem, that's 2 people.
Got 3 more.
Gotta pick one.
I gotta pick 1?
Yeah, man, you can't.
I need to pick 2, dog. I need to pick 2. I gotta pick the best of the best, homie.
All right, so you said Pac first and then Eminem second, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's going to sound like me and you are just some old heads, because I say Biggie is the best.
All right, Biggie.
No more is Biggie.
Yeah, all right.
He's small. I think he's the GOAT, bro, because whenever you think about, like, he died early, so he couldn't put out a whole bunch of hits and whatnot, but when you think about it, and then also I'll put two as number 1 too, because a lot of times I go back and forth between Biggie Smalls and Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne wasn't necessarily the generation I grew up in, being that I'm like 22. I just wasn't really into hip hop and whatnot when he was running shit in like the 2000s or 90s or whatever the fuck. So I wasn't in tune. I didn't really know about Tucci. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Biggie, he got 2 albums that are all-time great, right? And then you think about it, we're like, well, he died early, so you don't know would that 3rd album have been a hit too? Would that have been a masterpiece as well? Like Life After Death and whatever the fuck else he had did, the first project I'm losing the name of right now.
Yeah.
And then the thing is with Lil Wayne, he lived, so he got to do these different projects. But Lil Wayne, he never fell off. He just kept running shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got at least 2 masterpiece albums. I'd say more than that. Because the whole Dedication Series mixtape thing, I mean, that's fucking gold right there. And then he got the Carter. You know what I'm saying? He made the Carter 5 times. not one of them was fucking lame. But with Eminem, though, a lot of people say that maybe like Encore was one of his weakest albums or some shit like that, or what was it? Recovery. No, not Recovery. I think it was the Marshall Mathers LP2 is what people say sucked ass. Anyway, he got 2 different albums that people say was booty, bro. Straight ass. And Eminem on my top 5. But the thing is, I feel like Lil Wayne and Biggie is just better. So I don't know if you would put Lil Wayne first over Biggie, but that's definitely number 1 and number 2.
I say Pac and Eminem just because that's what I grew up, man. This is what I grew up to, man. I mean, I grew up to the first, first album of Eminem, man, and the second one, man. You know what I mean? That's just my childhood, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, of course I would go with Eminem, man.
Well, it's not a bad choice. The reason why I went into it, it seemed like I attacked your take is because...
No, you're good, dog. No, I understand it, bro.
No, I rate Eminem so high. So I'm kind of putting the horse before the cart, or the cart before the horse, or whatever the fuck that is, or whatever. Yeah. By talking about that, because he's probably number 3 or number 4 on the list. So I'll go ahead and say real quick. Give me a second to think about it. Is he number 3? I think so. I can't think of anybody I would put over Eminem. So he'd have to take the number 3 spot, because if anything, it would have came up right away. The only person I thought about, honestly, is Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. But check this out.
He'd be number 4. He might be number 5, but Ice Cube is definitely up there too.
Well, I know who would top Lil Wayne.
Who?
Right now, this era, right now.
No. Are you talking about Fuego?
Nah. You talking about Fuego? We get there, dog. We get
Unless you're talking about Fuego.
No.
Somebody who's fucking with Lil Wayne.
All right.
No, hit me with it, though. I want to hear what you're saying.
NBA Youngboy.
Oh. Okay. Lil Wayne.
No. Wait, let me rephrase that real quick, dog. Hold on. NBA Youngboy currently right now, but you know what I mean? I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's a toss up, dog.
No.
Yeah, but I'm saying this, bro. I'm saying the longevity of Lil Wayne will outbeat Youngboy if Youngboy don't stay out, dog. You know what I mean?
Well, you're right, because you're talking about the fact that NBA Youngboy is looking at doing a long prison sentence, right?
Or whatever he got. I'm not sure the details of what he got going on. I'm just saying.
I hear he's looking at like 6 years minimum.
Yeah, but man, that's a long time, bro.
Yeah, hey, also they threw out the evidence of the photographs of in the trial, that you can't use the main piece of evidence that they had against them, bro, was these photographs from a music video that was on the camera that the police confiscated or some shit like that, right? But the judge threw that shit out. You can't use it. So the crime is him holding guns, right? The only evidence they had was these photographs, but they can't use those photographs in court. So now it's just like he say, she say, bro. I know that the feds got like a 97% conviction rate, bro. But I think Youngboy's gonna get off, bro. And if he get off, that's gonna give him a nice boost in his fucking all those white 12-year-old boys that fuck with him and whatnot. They gonna go crazy on the internet. All the people in the South, especially the Louisiana, Baton Rouge area, they're going to be turning up, and everybody's just going to be fucking with it. He's going to be the hero of the people to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like Lil Boosie or Gucci Mane whenever the murder case. You know what I'm saying? Cause
so
nothing that serious. But he's been the number 1 guy on YouTube for fucking since I've been making music. You know what I'm saying? So fucking that just kind of, I don't know, man. I don't even if he did get locked up, bro, I feel like Youngboy got 400 songs on the computer too. He probably could be straight.
Man.
No, but straight up, bro. Give me a solid take on that. we talked about it a little bit, but you're picking Young Boy over Lil Wayne officially right now. Like, you're saying,
you know why I say that? You know why I say that, man?
You say yes, right?
Well, you know why I'm saying yes?
All right, why?
He's only 22 years old, man. He's not even in his prime yet, dog. He's only 22, bro. Bro, he beat Biggie in the Billboard charts in the top 200, man.
No, he's all over the place,
bro. And he top, and not only that, bro, but he top, bro. Okay, so all right. So breaking news, man. Breaking news exclusively, man.
All right, breaking news on FuegoTV.
Relia from the Lit Squad is ready to come on FuegoTV. So I gotta talk to my boy Easy Folks.
The girl from
Folks, right? Building too, huh?
Is that the girl from Orlando?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! What's her name? Tell me her name, please, so I know what it is.
Relia.
Belia.
Yeah, the real chick. Yeah.
Yeah, Belia. Okay, bet. Sorry.
No, you're good, dog. You're good. Okay. That's why we gotta do things like this, man. This is how we communicate. This is how we lock things in. You know what I mean? And
oh hell yeah! How do we get her on the call?
We'll get her on call.
You're the Skype expert, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna do the same thing like this. We can do it tomorrow or Wednesday. We can do Wednesday too. I'm down Wednesday.
Oh, okay, bet, bro. We'll go ahead and fucking record something tomorrow, and maybe we can put it on the same pod or put it do something.
Bro. I definitely want to be a regular on Florida's Finest, dog. So you know what I mean. Make that happen, dog.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, the thing is, I want to have returning guests and whatnot, especially during like I got this one dude named CJ. He's in he's obsessed with the fucking NBA. Me and him both are. And I have no other, I don't know what you would call it, returning guests or anything on the podcast that is well versed in basketball, such as specifically the NBA. And whenever, like, say, free agency happens or some shit like that, I mean, like, that's a whole opportunity for fucking me to throw some clickbait shit out there and not be corny while doing it. You know what I'm saying? We could just talk about Chris Paul signing with the Suns or some shit and chop it up and just have fun, have a good conversation, and people will fuck with it. And then I would be able to expose myself to these different people. You know what I'm saying? Not people who know what FuegoTV is or any of this shit, but people who just want to know or listen to other people talk about Chris Paul, for example. And then, like, with you, man, I had this one. I talked to Infinite T about doing like a music review, show, and then uploading that onto fucking DYTV. Maybe fucking. I mean, you're the music. You're the go-to. You're strictly for the music. You know, you're the guy when it comes to that shit. So maybe you could fucking do some fucking music, like album reviews for fucking some mainstream shit, and then do other album reviews for some underground shit and whatnot. And then whenever you get the video, you can just, whenever you fucking get the MP4 file, you just send it right over to me. I'll upload the same shit. I'll put all your links in the description, and then you can go ahead and get some even more exposure. And then think of all the people that are gonna want to fucking look up this album whenever it drops, all these different albums, and then they're going to accidentally find your shit, and then they're going to be like, damn, bro, this is some dope ass shit. I'm going to switch it up. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, it seems like album reviews is a really good idea. And I want to review some albums on Florida's, on FuegoTV, but I don't want to go crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you think that have a show dedicated to doing album reviews and shit like that, I don't think that would be a bad thing. So if you wanted, like, a little side gig or whatever, bro, fucking, we could maybe work some shit out like that, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. Yeah, man, sign me up, dog.
Shit, bro, bet. Just fucking let me know and send me some calls, bro. I'm going
to do this, dog. I'm going to shoot the video, I'm going to shoot the reaction, and then I'm going to send it to you, dog.
That's what you should do. Just whatever you do, don't play the music in the video. Just talk about the music. You know what I'm saying? That way that you own.
Okay, so just like a separate. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because what the people are looking for is what the audience that I got would be interested in is listening to somebody who understands a lot about the technical aspects about music. And I thought that was you before I knew about you making beats and shit, bro. So the fact that you made beats before, bro, like you all the way understand the technical aspects of music, and you just have a really good understanding of music in general, bro. So that's why I feel like that's why you'd be a good fit for it, don't you? Do you only like hip hop, or do you like other types of music too, like jazz?
Hey, look, check this out. FuegoTV. You don't have to go to my catalog, man, and see the different styles and genres of the artists I interview, man. Like, you know what I mean? I want this to be universal, like you were talking about, dog. Like, I want to get the drill rappers, I want to get the battle rappers, I want to get the DJs, I want to get the producers, I want to get the videographers. I want all that, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I just want to treat this. Look, dog, I gotta be real with you, Fuego. When I got into this game, bro, this business, this organization, this empire, man, I didn't know, being a podcaster, that there was so much aspects of the music that I was weak at, dog. Like, I'm a rookie, bro. You a veteran. I'm a rookie. I'm still trying to learn how to get this down to the field, man, to the touchdown, dog. You know what I mean?
Oh, I have no idea what you mean. If you're a rookie, how am I a veteran?
Bro, look at the body of work you got. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I mean, I think it's impressive, but it's a slow and steady build. A lot of people respect it, but there's a lot of people who just straight up don't respect it, or they're very late to the party, so to speak.
Well, bro, that's you know, sometimes it takes that, though. Patience is a virtue. I was always told, man.
I'm cool with the. I got plenty of patience. I'm gonna keep making music every single week, probably. I mean, I make music every day, but the thing is, I'll probably drop a video a week for at least a fucking 10 years. You know what I mean? And then if somebody else isn't taking over for the page yet, or if, you know what I mean, we didn't change like the schedule for release, then fucking it should just keep going after that. You know what I mean? But I got at least 10 years in this shit, because I mean,
That's what I'm saying. What do you mean? You're not a veteran.
No, but 3 years don't went by already, motherfucker. I'm a third of the way to 10 years already. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking, I probably got 10 more years. So I'll probably end at like 13 or some shit.
You got plenty of life, dog. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're puffing air, dog, and you can think, and you can see, you can write, you're good.
What'd you say right there? You said, well, when I'm a millionaire, don't forget you?
I said, you're good, dog. You know what I mean? You're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? You got your eyes, you got your feet, you got your hands, you got your hands to write. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Good, bro.
Anyway, let me go
20
ahead.
20 more years, dog. 20 more years, man.
Ooh, that's a long time though, cause I like to like break it down like into smaller numbers, make it seem like less time. 10, I'll do 10 years twice, but I can't do 20 years, cause straight up.
Man, I can do 20 years, man. Give me 20 years, man. I want to do 20 years, dog.
You're like the music drill instructor. If I ever make a legit Billboard chart and hit song, I'm gonna make you my manager, bro. At least one of them.
We handle that, dog.
What'd you say?
I said we'll handle that, dog.
Oh, hell yeah, you already know. All right, so, hey, speaking of fucking handling shit, bro, what do you think about the way that Will Smith handled that shit at the Oscars last night or whenever the fuck that was?
Why did he do that to August, dude?
No, oh, yeah, why didn't he do that to August?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. I wish we had Will Smith on the phone so he could answer that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I I think it's way different, bro. If a dude is stitching your wife or a dude's making fun of your woman, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Hey, hold on a second. We got Will Smith on the phone. Hey, Solo King, why don't you go ahead and ask Will Smith why didn't he do that shit to fucking August?
Why didn't you do that to August, Willie?
We're about to put this on. We're about to put Will Smith on. Hey, yo. What's up, FuegoTV? It's Will Smith.
Will Smith, why didn't you do that to August, dog?
Shit, dog. I was entangled in my feelings. Hey, straight up, man. I don't know why Will Smith didn't do that to August, or why he didn't have that type of like tough guy energy to August or whatever. But I mean, one thing I would like to say before I comment on this any further at all is I think it's important to look at like the mental health aspect of this. Is like we don't really know personally what Will Smith is going through, so it's always nice to like be respectful of like not knowing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not Will Smith, I'm not in his life, so I don't really know what he got going on. But I do know that, like, this video, him smacking Chris Rock in the face, got, like, 58 million views in, like, 11 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that. But the thing is, I see a lot of people saying that shit's fake, bro. Because, like, and if you think about it, you're in a room full of actors. You know what I'm saying? So the chances of somebody faking some shit, especially because, you know, the Oscars and the Grammys, all that shit, they do fucking horrible ratings all the time. They've been getting worse and worse ever since the internet and YouTube specifically just been taken over. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like a realistic theory that they would fake that shit, especially with Will Smith. Like, his image has been tarnished in the eyes of many, including myself, in terms of like, I mean, this is the dude from I Am Legend, and this is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he's just not conducting himself as such, in my opinion.
Hey, I think he did what a man would do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, like, you know what I mean? That's like, you know what I mean? A dude getting out of pocket with your wife, dog, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, he was laughing at it, but then he like snapped about it. He fucking snapped about it. It's like, motherfucker, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, did you say Will Smith? You said he was protecting his wife, right? And then did you also?
Bro, hey, yo, Fuego, ain't Jada going through some kind of sickness, bro? That she's losing her hair or something? I don't know, man. I'm not sure about it. I don't keep up with all that stuff, but
I understand. But that's admirable to defend your spouse or whatever, because that's what you got to do. I mean, that's like part of your wedding vows and whatnot. You got to protect you and your own. But the thing is why is it a one-sided street? Why would Will have gotten shamed if he didn't protect her? But then Jada gets to, whenever she was on the red carpet or the View or whatever show it was, and she says that she had an entanglement with some pop star or whatever because her husband Will wasn't satisfying her sexually, right? So why wasn't she protecting her husband? Why does he protect her, but she don't protect him? I mean, she went out of her way to talk about how he ain't producing what she need in the bedroom or whatever she said about not satisfying her sexually. I mean, that's what she said, bro.
I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know all about that, dog. So that's all new to me, man.
Well, I think it's real. It's not. I'm not just fishing for to dig dirt on anybody. But the thing is I heard other people talking about it, and they bring up some good points. Another point is that I mean, I'm not saying what I'm saying is right. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that love shouldn't be a one-sided street. You know what I'm saying? It's best if, I think in a perfect world, Jada does not say Will is not satisfying her in the bed and Will slaps Chris Rock, right? But this isn't a perfect world. It seems like a one-sided street because it seems like Will is getting taken advantage of. And like, I mean, when you see how pissed off he got at the Oscars, it makes it seem like it wasn't fake. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It just seems like a mess, and it might just be all for ratings or whatnot. But at the same time, I don't really necessarily know what Will's going through, so I want to respectfully say that, you know what I mean, whatever the fuck, because, you know what I mean, he might be going through some shit, or I'm sure he is. I mean, you seen the way he was crying in that one interview, right? That meme, right? You seen that? I know you did.
When he won the Oscar.
What'd you say?
When he won the Oscar and he did a speech.
Did he do a speech? I don't know.
He got an Oscar, dog. He got an Oscar last night, bro. And after that happened, he apologized, but he didn't directly apologize to Chris Rock. But, you know, yeah, man. I didn't expect him to get an Oscar, but they're saying that he should get his Oscar taken away from him, man. Just for that incident.
I don't think he should get the Oscar taken away from him, but I don't think he should have been able to sit down after he just assaulted a guy. I mean that's what makes it seem like it was a orchestrated event. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But all I know is that Will Smith's a better man than I am, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have been able to put all that shit to the side and cry on no fucking interview. And I don't care how many kids I got. I don't care how good the pussy is. I don't care about nothing, bro. I'm out of there, bro. So, I'm gone. I'm about to go straight to the studio.
I'm going to the studio now. Fuck that.
So anyway, dog, the fucking there's a fucking one of those Google trend topics that I ever so eloquently incorporate.
Oh yeah. So I want to make this clear real quick, man.
Make it clear, dog. Talk to me.
During this whole setup, this meeting right now was never planned. It just happened, dog. Like, you know what I mean? We talked about it, but, you know what I mean, to really get one foot in front of the other, this is the first time, man. There was no scripts, no notes. I just came in, man, and
I got some notes. No, hey, don't try to make excuses for me being shitty at a podcast. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? But I got
Fuego. This is a dope ass podcast right now, dog. That's all I'm saying.
It's cool. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I'm working on it. I'm still working on it. I got probably like. It's going to look a whole lot different when it's all said and done. Right now, like one thing that ain't going to change, though, I guarantee it, is the Florida Man news, bro. I'm fucking hyped about that. I got to see how long has this podcast been going, because I got to make sure I get that. We've been going like an hour and 10, 20 minutes if you combine both of them. So,
bro, you hear about the Florida man that died after crashing his car into 11-foot elevator?
Bro, just wait till Florida Man news, bro. We got Sheriff Grady arresting former judges. We got Tiger mauled a Florida man at an airboat attraction. We got that's the article about the zoo. And yeah, we got that guy who was on the what was it called, the Icon or whatever, that fucking park where the dude fell off, the 14-year-old boy. Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. Did you see the video for that?
Oh, man.
Bro, once I get my own website, bro, I'll be able to, like, put the video up, like, right after I bring it up or some shit like that, bro. But I cannot do that on YouTube, bro. They'll kick me off.
Oh, yeah?
I guarantee it, bro. Anyway. But, hey, there's some more interesting topics I want to get into before we go ahead and talk about the fucking Florida Man news and do the outro and all that shit, because that's part of the outro. So I got some other shit first. Hold on a second, if you got time. One thing I seen that was interesting that I wanted to talk to you about is, you know Pusha T did the ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it for McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he did a fucking collab with Arby's, and he did a McDonald's fish sandwich diss song, right? So my question is did Pusha T switch sides? Is he wrong for that?
Nah, hell no.
Why would you say that?
I just paid him more money, dog.
So you think Arby's got a bigger bag than McDonald's, is what you're saying?
Definitely, man. Definitely. Artists had to be better than McDonald's, bro.
All right. Well, shit. Hey, that's why I had to ask. All right. So, personally, I respect Pusha T for all these different things that he's doing in like the food industry. You know what I'm saying? I think that's super dope.
I want to do that shit too, man.
Yeah, but the thing is I listened to his Arby's diss song or his McDonald's fish sandwich diss song, right? And I thought that the bars could have been a little bit better, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I cannot hold you.
Well, hey, man.
I think Push is getting soft. Push is getting soft out here in these streets.
Yeah, but who's gonna do the McDonald's reply, dog?
Fuego. I'm here, baby. They just need to hit me up.
They hit you up, dog. Drop your addies, dog.
Hey, hold on a second. Oh shit, that's Ronald McDonald. I'm finna decline the call. Fuck that. Yeah, I can't have another fucking phone call interrupt the interview, bro. Straight up, bro. Our phone's blowing up, man. That the record label right there.
Yeah,
calling me to fucking sign Strictly for the Music to the fucking 10-year podcast deal. Get that
man.
Hey, speaking of that, let me ask you. If somebody wanted to sign you for like fucking 10 racks, bro, for like a year, but like they owned all your content, bro, would you do that?
Hell nah, dog. Hell nah.
Why?
Yeah.
What if they market your shit though?
Yeah, but 10K, man, I'm good, bro.
It's 10K up front, but then you get like
that's $1,000. That's $1,000 a month, dog. That's $1,000 a month. I can't live off that shit. I'm just being real, dog. I'll be 100. I mean, shit, you been 100K, I'll be good, dog. I'll be all right for a year. We're good. You know what I'm saying, then we part ways, and then I put that 100K into marketing and you know what I mean, artists, producers, and all that music videos, definitely, dog. So yeah, dog, let's do it.
Okay, so for 100K, you would sign your life away for 1 year in terms of the podcast.
1 year, dog. 1 year and it's done with, dog.
Okay, not a bad move. Now it would be a bad move if Fuego blew up and then motherfucking the only hit interview you had was from Fuego.
Yeah.
Hey, but I wait till your year ran up and then I'd be with you on day one of the Strictly for the Music podcast 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0. There you go.
You already know. All right, so, hey, one thing I want to say is free YNW Melly. I had to fucking slow it down when I said that because sometimes I'll be mixing up his name. I say YMW. Anyway, but for free Melly, he's, you know about YNW Melly, don't you?
YNW Melly, man. I heard about his murder charges or something like that. He got going on. I'm not really...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that, but I would say that I hope that everything works out for him, and I hope he's proven innocent, and that he gets to get out and make some more hits, bro. Because I just love fucking when Florida artists come out with heat, because don't nobody do it like when somebody in Florida is at their peak, doing what they do. I don't think nobody do it better.
That's right.
That's just my personal opinion, though. Speaking of that, like, for example, Kodak, ever since he got out of jail, he been fucking turning it up, fucking going crazy. If anybody hotter than NBA Youngboy on YouTube, it's Kodak right now.
Shit. Man.
Straight up.
Well, so what are your points of you saying that, man?
Well, it's just everything he does numbers. I don't even check out every song Kodak dropped, right? But I just see that they're all trending. Whenever they drop, they're trending. They're like number 1, number 3. He's doing numbers like Lil Durk. Fucking even better than that. He's doing numbers better.
Let me ask you this, man. When you say trending, what is a certain number of viewers does a video have to get for it to be trending, man? It's
based off of the time uploaded and the amount of views. like similar to how speed is like distance divided by time traveled or whatever the fuck, trending on YouTube is essentially when your views multiplied by your fucking time between when you uploaded and now, but that number is higher than other numbers on to other people who drop their videos and whatnot. It's all based off of numbers, and they're all everything, every comment, every like or whatever, it all adds up to the number, and then there you go. That's how you figure it out, what's trending and whatnot. Now, I couldn't tell you exactly the views because that changes all the time. I mean, some people are on YouTube more during the pandemic, and then on the weekend, you'll see people are on YouTube a whole lot less because they're out with their friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, dog.
It all depends on the time and whatnot, and also who's dropping music lately and whatnot. You know, for a while there during the pandemic, no big artist was dropping any albums at all. I mean, we're still waiting for Kendrick Lamar to drop something. You know what I'm saying? And that dude hasn't dropped anything since Damn, I believe.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. No, for real though, man. I know J. Cole dropped some heat not too long ago, but fucking, I think Kendrick Lamar done retired or some shit. I don't even think he rap no more.
Bro, did you see his performance at the Super Bowl, dog?
Oh yeah, I guess he was over there, right? Wasn't he? Yeah, he was on the Super Bowl. Yeah, he came out of retirement one time for that. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that 15 minutes that he had to rap. And I'm sorry it only took 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Now, man, forget that, dude. Kendrick should rap more. I know that he's a whole different man, and I should respect that, but he's good at rapping. And I want to hear him fucking rap more. And it's been 6 years, he can't drop no album. I want to hear another album, god damn it. Motherfucker, come on, Kendrick. Drop the shit. That's all I got to say about Kendrick, man.
Yes.
Anyway, dog, I got more fucking topics. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, okay. Hey, so you the podcast guru. You the expert on fucking podcasts, right? The podfather, so to speak. Let's go ahead and get your opinion on, you're familiar with the Joe Budden podcast, correct?
Joe Budden?
Yeah, the Joe Budden podcast. You know that.
Yeah.
All right, so you know about Rory and Maul and how they're all split up, or were you not following that?
No, I didn't follow that, man, but I know who Joe Budden is. All
right, well, I think Joe Budden had a super good podcast, and then he split up. He had the three amigos that he didn't start with these guys, but they over on episode 40 or some shit. They both came on, and then they eventually was on the pod every day, right? And then the people who started doing the podcast with them, they became big parts of the podcast. Like they developed their own fan base on the Joe Budden podcast, right? As members of that show. So eventually they asked Joe Budden for accounting. Like they wanted to see the numbers, see what money was coming in, what money was getting spent on what, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Budden said, fuck off. I ain't showing you shit. And this is my shit. You're just an employee. Why the fuck I'm going to show you this shit, boy? So my question to you is, what do you think about that? If you had to do 400 episodes, right? And then 360 of those episodes you did with your boys, right? 2 of them on every single episode. But then 40 of those episodes before the 360 that you did with them, you had nobody else with you, or you had 2 other people, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? What do you think is the right thing to do in that issue? Who do you think was right?
Pay them boys their money, man. Simple. Pay them their money, man.
You said they got to get paid, huh?
Exactly, man.
Well, they was getting paid. They never complained about not getting paid, but the thing is, they want to see the accounting. They want to see, that's like me asking the owner for the company I do landscape for, me asking to see his fucking books, where I can see what he's spending money on and how much money he made last year and shit. But I just operate a machine. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you gonna show me that for?
Right.
But, like, it was kind of different. It was kind of like partners a little bit, but it was the Joe Budden podcast. It wasn't the Joe Budden podcast with Rory and Maul, you know what I'm saying? It was just the Joe Budden podcast. So I don't think Joe did anything wrong, and I thought the podcast got even better for a little bit whenever they split up, but then I thought that shit got fucking lame as fuck. But I know you don't really follow him like that, so I'll go ahead and move on to another topic, though. But fucking that was cool, though. Yeah. All right, I don't know if you're into politics or whatever, but quickly, if you're not, I'll make this comment and then we'll move on. But if you are, feel free to say whatever you want to say, bro. I've been critical of Joe Biden in the past, right? Not a lot, but I made some bad comments about him, and I watched his address in Europe. He was in, like, Hungary or some shit like that, right? And he was making some speech, right? And I know a lot of people make jokes or think that, like, people are, like, force-feeding him these speeches, and then, like, he just can't fucking say it right or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I feel like he had a pretty solid speech whenever I forget what day it was or whatever, but probably like a week or two ago. It was over in Hungary, though. Definitely in Europe someplace, right? And he was talking about Russia and the Ukraine war and all that shit like that. Yada, yada, yada. But when he spoke about it, it sounded like he had some nuts. You know what I'm saying? And I respected that. So that's all I wanted to really say, bro. Like he was making some sense. Like he spoke with his heart. And I know that the White House is trying to, like, backstep some or whatever, backpedal some of his comments about there needing to have a regime change over in Russia. But come on, man. Everybody know there got to be a regime change in Russia. But, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he said no crazy shit, bro. I mean, that dude Putin tripping. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Oh, man, I'm good.
All right, and you're not a fan of the NBA, are you?
I'm a fan of the NBA.
Are you? Like, basketball?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't follow basketball like that, but yeah, man, I like basketball.
Who you got winning the final?
Bro, I don't even know who's in the final, dog.
Well, the finals ain't tomorrow. I'm saying, what basketball team you think gonna win the championship this year?
Man, that's a hard one, bro.
You really don't follow NBA at all, do you?
I mean, all right. So,
hey, forget the whole album review shit, bro. I want to have you on as like the NBA expert that doesn't follow the basketball, right? So I can just call you up and then be like, "Hey, what you think about Jermaine O'Neal signing with the Pacers?" And then you could be like, "What?" Jermaine O'Neal, you know what I'm saying? And then we just bought, thank you. There was Solo King with the expert analysis of the Jermaine O'Neal signing. Anyway, I think that'd be solid, bro. I got to work on my broadcasting skills, but fuck it, I'll eventually get that tightened up, and then we'll be able to get you on as the expert for that too.
Yeah. You know what, bro? I don't know, man. I don't know about basketball.
Let's back on this matter. I want to ask you: is there any exciting plans you got coming up for 2022 specifically?
Yeah, man, I got a tape coming out for upcoming artists with a collection of instrumentals from different types of different types of genres in hip hop, man, from drill to battle rap to the West Coast 90s, you know, so just some different type of flavor to the game, man, that, you know, people don't expect. And then shout out to PCP Productions, man, for making, man, shout out to Easy Folks too, man, for even referring the man to strictly for the music, man. And man, I got a lot of things coming. I got a website coming too, man. That's definitely gonna come. The merch is gonna definitely come this year. I just gotta get my feet on the ground and start trooping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about getting into music.
Before we move on, is there a release date that we can go ahead and tell the fans about?
Man, that'll be on part 2, man. We'll have a part 2, probably not this month, but next month we'll have a part 2, and then we'll have a release date then. But right now we don't, bro.
Okay, bet. We'll go ahead and set that up. Okay. Well, is there anything else you got coming up?
Oh, yeah, man. I want to have a special edition on 420 on FuegoTV. I want to come through and play some good-ass weed, hit some dabs, and have great conversations like this, man.
Well, bet. Hey, whenever you come down to Florida, bro, by then I should have the video production of the podcast already set up and whatnot. So we'll be able to do all that shit, bro, and link up. Like, we'll be able to get it on video our first time actually linking up in person and shit, bro. That would be fucking some super dope content.
Yeah. You already know, man. Definitely gonna happen, dog. So, you know what I mean? On my end, I'm gonna get my money right, and I already know you got your money right, so, you know what I mean?
Bro.
We're gonna intervene, dog. We're gonna intervene, dog.
I'm like, what's that dude? Mensa Munsa or some shit from the Middle East. Anyway, I'm like all them dudes combined. Big money. Fucking, anyway. So let me ask you, I know that you told me about the website thing. So what's up with the strictlyforthemusic.com website?
Oh, yeah, we got strictlyforthemusic.com coming soon. You know what I mean? We're going to have exclusive artists, man. I'm not sure how we're going to go upon this, but artists will be promoted on the page. I don't know if there's going to be a fee to it. I don't think, right now, I'm starting out, bro. I'm just going to get the best of the best on the website. So expect a lot of West Coast, East Coast, Brooklyn, Texas, definitely Texas, and you know what I mean. I'm trying to get all sides of the world, man. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, definitely shout out to my dog Fast Guy in UK, man. He just dropped his album, man, and that's another thing we did this year, man. We actually got on an album from the UK, man. The young MC from United Kingdom, man, asked me if I want to be on the skit, man, and I did it. And I killed that shit, dog. So,
the first skit from the album.
Yeah, so it was just like a little scenario. I'm gonna paint it right now.
All right.
So I have a receptionist. She's at my desk. You know what I mean? You know, we got artists in and out of the studio. So that guy's flying in from United Kingdom, jumps into a taxi, gets to the elevator, man. Our receptionist asks who he is, who he needs, and then, you know what I mean? Then we get into the interview. This is a dope-ass shit, man. One of my first ones. And, man, shout out to Bastard in the UK, man, for real.
Oh, that sounds super dope, dude. You know what? Let me ask you what you think about this idea. I was thinking, like, what if, like, you got paid, like, directly from the website, like, for every single view that you got? Like, what if, like, every view is, like, a penny? You know what I mean? Or like 10 cents or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, man. That's something that you know, I gotta look into. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, man, it's just like so much things, bro. I want to go live. I want to do my live interviews on my website. That's something that I wanted to do.
There's something you can. What if there is a way that, because you're gonna want to pay as an artist, you're gonna want to pay to advertise, right? So what if you took that money that people are paying to advertise, right? And then what if you paid consumers to listen to and curate the music, to basically rate and critique it? You know what I'm saying? So you're giving people an opportunity to get paid to listen to music.
Yeah.
And then you're also giving other art, that's consumers. And then you're giving artists and other content creators, you're giving them an opportunity to promote on your platform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're bringing in the artist with that incentive, and then you're also supplying the incentive for the consumer to come at the same time.
Yeah, man, and that's definitely a great idea, man, and I'm glad you said that right here, man, because I'm definitely going to implement that into what I'm doing, man.
That's what I'm trying to do, too. That's why I talked to you before about us fucking going together on the website, too, because the website name I was looking for, but actually, you know what? I think FloridaSfinest.com actually recently became available. I should try to purchase that motherfucker. But, bro,
you better do it now. You better do it now, bro.
60 racks, bro. Dude, they be selling domains fucking for the pack. Bro. Yo, Kenny, you fell out?
No, I'm here, though.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, anyway, Is there anything else you'd like to talk about before I get into the fucking news?
Not right now, man. I want to get into the news. I want to give my shout outs, and you know what I mean? I want to come back for part 2, but I got some more things I want to say off air, man.
Oh, I bet. Well, are you sure it's best to say it off air? Because if it's a criticism of me or
no. Bro, it's about what we got upcoming going, and I want to talk about that a little bit off air, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean, I want to make sure that we have a direct time and date, man, because, you know what I mean, I definitely want to get this going too, man.
All right, man. Well, I ain't going to pressure you too much or whatever, man, but just don't feel like you got to spare my feelings or whatever if there's any of the podcast.
Oh, you're doing good, dog. I like this, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to get other people on it, man.
The only reason I say that, bro, is because I had Zach Leonard on episode 2, and shout out to Zach Leonard, bro. But that was my biggest episode that got released so far. And whenever we was taking a break in the middle, the dude, he had a criticism, right? But he said it off mic. And I was like, bro, this would have been gold. I wish you would have said that during the podcast, but he was trying to be respectful and shit. But the thing is I'm young and I'm getting it. And I know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it all figured out yet, but you know what I mean? Check me out in 10 years and I probably will, you know what I'm saying? And I'll look back on this shit and laugh. But for now, it is what it is. I got to put in the work and get better. And I don't know. It's kind of funny to look at that from another perspective sometimes. Anyway, off to the news. The second edition of Florida Man News. We got Sheriff Grady Judd arrested a former judge, as well as 107 others, including 4 Disney workers, in a 6-day-long undercover campaign to prevent human trafficking, says the article on the ABC News website. So let me break that down for anybody who don't understand that fancy English, such as myself. Fucking Disney was kidnapping little kids and shit, right? I mean, I'm not saying nothing crazy by saying that, right? So motherfucking, I mean, it was in the fucking news, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's wild, right? I don't know what to say about that, but I mean, how do you arrest 111 people for sex trafficking and 4 of them work for Disney? I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about it. Sex trafficking is probably something that I shouldn't even talk about on the podcast, but regardless, that was a big story in Florida, so I had to throw that on there. In an unrelated story, but somehow just as interesting to me, a tiger mauls Florida man at an airboat attraction, authorities say. Both of the man's arms were injured in the attack. An article by Fox News. That's wild, right? Tiger attacks in Florida. Have you ever heard of anything as wild like that?
I ain't never heard that before in my life, dog.
Do they not have tigers in Missouri?
Hell nah.
All right, well, we got tigers out here, cuz they'll fuck you up. Period. Anyway, I didn't even want to really talk about that other topic too much, but I feel like I should ask. Is there anything you'd like to say about that fucking first story about the fucking Sheriff Grady Judd arresting the fucking 111 people that work at Disney and shit like that?
Damn, bro.
Is there anything you want to say about that? Or you want
I don't know, man. That's wild, bro. That's wild as shit, dude.
Yeah, but it's real shit, though. So I included it on the podcast just because it's real. You know what I'm saying? And it's Florida. So it's relevant. Anyway, I'll move on past that. That's kind of a lame topic right there, I would say. Not because of the fucking it's not interesting, but just because it's, you know what I mean, who wants to talk about that? So anyway, in a Facebook post detailing the incident, this is talking about the tiger attack, right? Euler County Sheriff Kevin Rambosk wrote that his office was having a hard time comprehending the attack. And then it says in the article right here in the headline, Florida deputy forced to kill zoo's tiger after contractor places arm inside enclosure and gets attacked. So that rises the question. If you
heard that.
No, but if me and you went to the zoo, right? And then if Solo King, you stuck your arm through the gate for the tiger to grab your shit, right? And then the tiger, you don't think the tiger gonna grab your shit, right? But then what happened? Did the tiger grab your shit, right? Do you think that they should just let the tiger eat you, or do you think that the cop, the deputy or whatever should shoot the tiger? What do you think, Solo King? I gotta ask.
First off, I'd be a dumbass to put my fucking arm in the gate with a tiger in it, dog. So, man.
And that goes without being said, but you didn't expect the tiger to get you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, people drink and drive all the time. You never expect them to get into a car accident, right? But when you do get into a car accident and you think about it, you're like, man, why the fuck did I get so fucking shit-faced drunk and then start driving? Like, why would I do that, right? And to me, I think it's stupid to do that. You probably think it's stupid to do that as well. But the thing is, we both think it's stupid to stick your arm through the thing, right? But sometimes we do stupid shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, now that
I don't know about fucking losing my arm and shit like that, dog. But you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. That's the thing, though. I mean, now that I painted the picture, what do you kill the tiger or do you let the man get eaten by the tiger? That's what it comes down to. What's your answer?
I don't know, man. But if I don't have my arm, man, I might as well just let the fucking tiger eat me, dog. For real.
Well, that's an admirable decision, man. So you're saying you're gonna just take responsibility for your mistake.
Might as well. He already got my arm, man. You know what I mean? And
let the tiger get alive.
In all reality, dude, I'm fucking up if I'm in his habitat, dog. You know what I mean? If I know I'm not supposed to be there, you know what I mean? What else are you supposed to expect, man? Yeah, he's a wild animal. Of course, he's gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna defend his habitat, dog. So I'm an intruder. He has every right to eat me, dog.
Yeah, because you probably taste like some fucking Missouri. That's real close to fucking Mexico, right? So you probably got some hot sauce and burritos and shit it'd be smelling like. So if I was a tiger, I'd have to fucking snatch you up real quick. Anyway, I might have to just edit that pause out, bro. That whole thing went left right there. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to the outro, man. We've been recording at this for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I want to go ahead and I know I've said it before, and you probably get sick of hearing it, but I'm going to keep saying it because I don't give a shit. The fucking Strictly for the Music, if it ain't up next, it's on top right now. You know what I'm saying? I must blink and missed it. You know what I'm saying? But the fucking ain't nobody up and coming doing it better than you, bro. Nobody. And motherfucker, you do it all by yourself. That's why I'm thinking that if we could just, the more and more you could collab with me and I'll promote your content. Like if you want to do album reviews or if you want to do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro, just talk to me, bro. We'll get it on TYTV. You know, I know Florida's Finest is only for like the local to Florida artists, right? At least mainly that. But TYTV can be from anywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? TYTV, I'm trying to make that be like ESPN or some shit like that. Like,
let's go, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say shout out to Strictly for the Music. Go ahead and check out one of their 160 plus fucking interviews. The dude's been killing it. He's been working hard in the game, and he's a natural. He's got the gift of the gab, such as young Fuego himself. So, like I said, go ahead, check out the link in the description. You'll go ahead and see Strictly for the Music and Solo King do his thing over there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on. And please, go ahead and say any last comments you got, shout-outs, or
man. All right, here we go.
What they should go check out.
First, man, I want to shout out to TYTV, Florida's Finest, Fuego, Casper Loaded, the whole camp, man. And shout out to the Lit Squad podcast. You know what I mean? We got something major in the works right now, so shout out to them. Shout out to every artist I collab with, whether it was on a beat, whether it was on a interview, reaction, man, shout out to everyone that gave me the opportunity to react to the music too. Also, don't forget that. So shout out to God, you know what I mean? To even giving me and putting this in my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my coworkers. Shout out to everyone I've interacted with, man. Much love to everyone. Let's just put it like that, dog.
Yeah, much love, much love. Gracias, Dios. All right, man. Well, hey, is that it?
Yeah, we done, dog.
All right, well, hey, that's it, bro. Snap. Let me go ahead and fucking stop recording, and then we can get into whatever the fuck you wanted to talk about.
All right, bro. All right.
Hold on.